Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp. Welcome back to Art Before Breakfast. I thought that clock is not ready. I had to spray paint it, and the paint hasn't set all the way yet, so I'm not working on that today. And after thinking about it, I may actually do it on my own and just show you because I think it would get too complex. And I've been thinking about these sessions, and they've been going, so long, and I'm thinking maybe I just need to do more crafting and take little bits of input instead of asking you guys about every single thing because it's dragging our sessions on. And I don't know, you guys tell me. I'm not sure if everybody wants to see that. So what I'm going to do today, I want to show this again from yesterday. I put it as the thumbnail. I absolutely adore this. I'm going to make one of these to put in my ideas journal because I love this. But I'll do that off camera and show you. Hey! Oh, good. So, Big Mama, I was just saying, I think my videos are getting a little too complex. In my attempt to try to get everybody involved, I think I've been kind of overdoing it. So I'm going to do more just crafting, and then you guys can pipe in with stuff. So what I plan to do this morning is look at these stamps. I have these new stamps and I haven't used them. Aren't they adorable? Celebrate. I did cherish upside down. I've got this from yesterday. I've got some more of these. Oh, I dyed this rickrack. This was that white piece that I had. And I dyed it, and it came out just really yummy. So I thought what I'd do today is I've got some of these book pages, and then I've got this clock that was too big, the clock face, so I can tear that up. And what I thought I'd do today is cut up this masterboard that I have and just make a couple of things. Hey, Mike. Yeah, yummy. And then look at this little stamp that I found. Isn't that adorable? It was in my stash and I'd never used it. So what I'm going to do today, we're going to go a little lighter today and not get so complex. I still want input. Don't get me wrong there. And I was going to turn this over and do the thing about doing it backwards, but you know what? It's all basically the same. So I'm going to go at 4.5 inches to start. And then, did I do 4.5? I did. And then maybe a 6. We'll make a big one. Well, that's 2 big ones. Those could be journaling cards. And then I'm going to go four inches. I forgot to get into my stamps. I know. We have so much stuff. And so I just thought it would be fun. Let's do a 4 by 3, 3 by 4, a little something, 3 by 4 again, and then I've got this little piece that could be a tuck spot or something, and then we'll do that little piece and then that kind of square piece. Okay, so we've got plenty of pieces to work with. And I'm just going to use, I found as I was cleaning up, I did this little bag of scraps, and I thought I could use that. So let's just pick, let's pick one of these little ones. And let's just get into it. I do want to use some of my little Timmy people too, because I haven't used these guys. And we had a group of kids yesterday that I thought would be cute to make a little journal out of, or a little journal card out of. And then I've got, hang on, I've got my Timmy Holt stuff, my little stuff. Oh, you know what? I still have. Oh, hey, Misty. I'm so glad you're up early again. Thank you. We had these guys sitting on this. Maybe we could do that again. Don't have to do a lot with this. We can keep it kind of simple. I've got this little piece that I could put in the corner. And then this piece over it. And yes, I'm doing the symmetrical thing again. I didn't realize I was so symmetrical till you brought it up, Big Mama. And then I was looking at my stuff and I just need to practice getting out of my comfort zone. There's those guys. And then we could put a piece of, what did I do with that rickrack I was just showing you? There it is. We could put a piece of this grungy rickrack down the side and just make this a little card. No need to go overboard. Embrace it. I'm going to. I think this needs a little bit of something. What about a little piece of this and then the rickrack over the top of it? And that kind of brings in all the colors. And it's got a little bit, then a little bit of vintage, a little bit of newer stuff. Oh, hi, Mimi. Hey, Mimi, you had been, I was so sad to miss you on the live sale. You had asked about all those laces that I bought. If you go back and look at my video, I'm just now starting to do invoices, but all those laces were in there. So if you want to look and if you see anything you like, just let, oh, this is not cut. This is not tearing. That's not what I want. If it's not going to tear, I don't want it. How about a blue piece with that? I'm just pulling stuff out of my scrap bin. Yeah, how's hubby doing? Mimi? Yeah, I like the blue too. We'll just put a little, I'm going to cut it too thin. I'll go down at this end. We'll just put a little down here and then stick that rickrack over the top of it. You guys like? And then we'll have our little kids on there. Okay, I'm going to start inking and gluing. I re-inked my vintage photo distress ink, and boy, is it juicy now. So you guys, Please do chime in. I'm not going to ask about every single thing, though, like I was doing, because I think that was just getting too tedious, and I don't know if some people might have been turned off by that. Too much decorating by committee. Oh, no worries. I just wanted to make sure you knew because you had expressed interest in those laces, and I just wanted you to know that I did have them in my sale. So no pressure. I don't expect anything. I just, because you had asked about it, I wanted to make sure you knew. Okay. All right, put that right there on the corner. Put this down here. Well, let me ink it first. Oh, these? Yeah, they're real inexpensive. And that way you can have one for each color and not, I haven't even used them all yet. But when one wears out, you know, you can throw it away and do another one. What I did is I took a label and then I taped it around to make sure it stayed on. And I've got a label that tells me, because some of the browns look the same. And I just wanted to make sure I wasn't. I know you do, Mimi. I always feel, though, like I'm pushing things on people when I, mention that kind of stuff. And I don't want people to feel obligated to do anything. It's all about just us getting together and having fun. All right. Let's put this down here. And I didn't ink behind or put any glue down because I'm going to be putting this on here. Putting these little kids on here. Aren't they cute? Now, I am going to ask your opinion on this. Should I put a smaller group of kids so that because this is such a small card? Let me look, and I will ask you guys. I mean, I will ask your feedback. I just see what else we might have in here. Oh, he looks kind of lonely sitting all by himself. So he's sitting, but I don't know what they're standing on. Huh, maybe this is the best one. Oh, there's two little boys. Oh, they're standing. They're not sitting. I could put them down there and they could stand down there, but then I'd need something up higher. I'm overthinking again. Just put this on. Cheryl, don't overthink it. Hey, Susan. I'm catching up on chat here. No one can push people to spend their money. I know, but I'm just real sensitive to that. Since I love grunge so much, I have a tendency to use the same dog. Hi everybody. Hi Susan. Susan. Hey Susan. I decided to go a little bit more simple today. Now, what I'm wondering is, should I put a little lace behind these kids? What do you guys think about that? That's white. Oh, hang on. Let me go grab something that I colored yesterday. this piece is for me, you guys. I was going to put this in the sale, but then I loved, look at this. And I stained it with coffee and with some inks. Isn't that just yummy? It's kind of dark, but I love it. Oh, did Stacy come in? I didn't see her. There she is. Hi, Stacy. So I'm cutting into it. I used to have such, I know, isn't that wonderful? I'll lay it here while I'm, now the other thing I'm going to do, oh Lordy, if I can find it, there it is. I'm going back to the seam ripper, you guys. Look at me go. I've learned from you guys. Grungy it up with the seam ripper. I don't think I need this little strip down here at the bottom, so we'll save that for something else. And ripping. I know, I learned, Big Mama. I learned. Okay. Now, what did I do with my... Okay, so I can put them... Oh, this is going to have to come way up. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Do you like it with that little bit of lace behind them? I like it a lot. Oh, I know my flip-flop sound. I wear these things winter, summer. My knee doctor, you know, after my knee replacement, he's not real happy about it. He thinks I should be wearing tennis shoes all the time for the support. And I said, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But yes, my flip-flop sounds. I am known for my flip-flop sounds. Okay, let's put this all down up here. Let me glue these guys again because I think they kind of dried out a little. And I want a mop up that little bit of glue that came out from underneath. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. You don't own any your house shoes yet? I wear flip-flops all the time. I know. I love them. You know, I wear my flip-flops, you know, unless I'm going to be walking in deep snow where I need you know, some serious coverage, and we don't get snow like that here. If it's light snow, I still wear my flip-flops. I truly wear them everywhere. Okay, there's that. And then this grungy piece. I'm gonna, whoops, almost lost my scissors. Whipper whoppers. Crocs year round, the fur-lined ones in the winter. I have a pair of, they're not Crocs, but they same style. I do use those when I go out and work in the garden because flip-flops, my feet just get so filthy. And then it ruins the flip-flops because they get so stained with the dirt. We have that red dirt here. Well, my garden, not so much because we've amended the soil a lot. So it's better, but I do have, I mean, there are times when I wear shoes. We went to, oh, you guys, my husband got that job. He starts on Monday. He went in, and when you're in sales and commission sales, they don't really expect you to work a notice because if you sell something, you're not going to be there to deliver it or get the commission. And, might as well let some other salesperson on the lot, get that. So you don't really work a notice. Although my husband offered to, he told his manager that if he needed him to work, he would. But he said, nah. So yesterday was his last day. We went out last night to celebrate. Yeah, he's really excited about it. He's really excited. So he went down to, we're real close to South Coast. Look at my seam ripper. I'm ripping this thing at the top too. Big Mama, you've created a monster. You have created a monster. Um, oh, sitting on the ground. Interesting. Well, before my knee surgery, I couldn't do that because I couldn't get back up again. And it was due to nothing other than a bad knee. I don't think I'd like sitting on the floor. Especially not with the metalwork because you need to kind of be at eye level with it. When you're sawing, if you ever watch me sawing, you'll see that I lower my chair as low as it will go because you want to be eye level as much as you can with what you're sawing. You have better results that way. So, all right. So I grunged that up a little bit, top and bottom, added some fringe. All right. I think maybe just a little word down here. What do you guys think? And then I think that puppy's done. And I like it a lot. It's got a little bit of color. The in-laws. Seam ripper kits for. Oh, the ripper goes away in a brass tube. Interesting. I'm Pinky. Pinky in the brain. Why am I Pinky? What about me is Pinky? I like it. I don't dislike it. I'm just curious where that came from. Yep, one of them done in 23 minutes. And instead of a whole hour for, ooh, how about this one that says hello? We'll tear it down a bit. And then this one's done and we'll have a chance to make another one. At least one more. On the Masterboard I created when I was bored one day. I love making stuff up ahead of time and then just having all these bits and bobs and things available when I want to go use them. All right. Nope, I'm not going to use that. I'm trying to get away from the... Oh. Pinky in the Brain. I've never heard of it. Pinky in the Brain. Huh, I haven't. I'll have to pull it up on YouTube today while I'm doing invoicing. And I got a couple of invoices out yesterday, but then hubby wanted, well, actually, hubby didn't want to. I offered to take him to dinner. And so, Cow and chicken. You guys watch some interesting things. All right. All right, you guys, what you think? A little bit of color, a little bit of lace, a little fabric with some rippage. And it's done. You guys like? Come on. There we go. There's one all done. All right, let's get another one. And maybe we'll do something. I can do one of these big ones, but you guys are definitely going to have to help me because I struggle on the bigger one. Little things I can pull together really easy. Bigger things I get a little intimidated by. So I'm wondering, I've got this image that is just on brown packing paper. And it's cute and it's kind of faint. So it could be a background image too, but it's an image, or I could stamp it darker. Y'all think it needs to be darker. Come on, tear it out. There we go. So I've got this little image here. I kind of like that as maybe a background. Maybe that's not the focal. But you know how Masterboards will have little pieces embedded in them. One day you should. Oh, now that's an interesting idea, Mike. That's a very, could I just pull out 5 things and then figure out how to use them all together, or would I have to use each one as I pulled it out? Because that's a very interesting idea. Yeah, I like that. So here are the things, I'm going to let you set this up, Mike. Here are the rules that I would need to understand. How many items do I need to pull out? Is there any limitation on the kinds of items I can put in there? Hadn't thought it through that far. Okay, well, that's what I need to know. How many items? Yes, it would put me. Now I'm getting better, Big Mama. I'm getting there. I'm experimenting and learning. So I like that little bird right there. What do you think about that? Boy, my YouTube is way behind. What do you think about that little bird there? And then I have um I have these just little papers. Ooh, that's got some texture to it. We could build a little collage around it. That's a little matchy-matchy. Okay, well, we got that piece. I don't know if you guys like it. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I like the darker too. But now I'm thinking about what else I want to put in there. I've got this whole bag of scraps. So let's see. I've got some lace. Oh, I've got a little piece of glue eraser in there too. Oh, I've got these. Put a little blue on there, or pick another color. It doesn't have to be the blue, but that's those things that I make. I've got a flower in here. Then I wouldn't want that blue there. What do you think about that flower in the background, and just continue to build collage around it? What do you think? What do you think? Put a little piece of music in there. And I've got this little piece of lace that we could stick out there. You love Popsicolor? Try it both ways. Say 6 things picked, one time consecutively, another all at once. Okay, 6 things. Okay, like I've got this bag. I'd have to put it in something bigger. And I can kind of feel what the stuff is, so maybe what I need to do is like pick it out with tweezers. Just stick my tweezers down in there. There's some cheesecloth and some lace beside it. I could put, is there a do-over on this one? Yeah, yeah. If you have ideas, tell me. I'm just building up a layer. I'm just building layers here is all I'm doing. There's a do-over. What do you want me to change, Big Mama? I could put that piece of ribbon down at the bottom. Ooh, I've got some. Okay, I'm waiting for your do-over, Big Mama. Not that. Ooh. The brown really keeps staying on the top and not fitting into it. You mean this up here? We could bring more brown down here. So give me a suggestion. Oh, the paper, the blue? I have other colors of this too. It doesn't have to be blue. So do we want to take this out? But then it just kind of all blends into the background is the problem I have. If you were to put a piece of gingham or calico underneath it and then build on it. Okay. Let me see what I've got for my fabrics down here at my feet. I've got this, and then it would go with the blue. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that one. Ooh, I've got this. It's all paisley. It's really busy, but other fabric in the back. Okay. Let's see if I can pick this up without. So here's a piece of this if we want this. It may be too busy. Neutral. Yeah, oh, just behind the paper? Just the paper? Like that. And that. Had this over here. We had this here. And we had the blue down here. And the yellow flower up here. Oh, okay. Thanks, Big Mama. What do you think about that? There's a lot of color in it. Let me get it cut down to the right size. Cut just a little bit off of here. And then you guys tell me what you think. Okay, let's start over again. So we had this up here, this kind of in the middle, and then we had, where's my bird? Where's my bird? Do y'all see the bird? There it is. There's the bird. And then we had a piece of music. And then we had the flower up here. And I have put a little bit of this eyelet trim. What else did I have on there? I had something else, I'm sure. Now I don't remember. What do you guys think of this as a potential layout? Oh, we had this. Oh, I see what else I had. We can move this whole thing up a little bit. We've got that blue, which pulls in those colors. And I had this little bit of this. Now, this cheesecloth might be too much. You guys tell me. You guys like? Yeah, you can hardly tell. It just looks real multicolored back there. What do you think? Maybe I'll put this watering can down on the minus the blue on the bottom. Mimi really wanted the blue though. What is it about the blue that you don't care for? Because there's blue in here. I need to find that one's a lot bigger. I just had my bag of it's okay, no blue on, I know, but I gotta have something on the bottom. We could put another piece of this up in here. I had that piece that I cut off. Hang on a second. I just had my just yesterday I had my little bag of the zigzag stitched paper, and now I can't find them. Of course. Of course. You guys, I am going to clean this up. I really am. What do you think about a piece of that at the bottom? No. We could go back and put this brown one on the bottom. And then just put, oh, this says distress. We definitely need to cover that up. Let me pull that down a little. We don't want any distress. So I could do that on the bottom. We could put a little button over here. Over here, we could put a little button on there. What do you guys think of that? Did I have in here a thinner strip? I have that one, but it's little. Although, we could put that down in the corner or over in this other corner. I'm not seeing. I'm looking through all my strips here, all my stuff in the bag. I don't see a thinner neutral. In the big bag I do. That's why I'm looking for it. I had it out yesterday and I thought, oh, put that somewhere where you won't forget it, because you know, I want to use it. And then of course, what did I do? I put it somewhere where I can't see it offhand. I am so bad. I really, really, really am going to clean up this mess. I don't know if it'll be today because I got to do invoices today, but I am going to clean it up. Okay, well, let's just go with this for right now. What do you guys think of that? Should I start putting it down? Yeah, with the button. It needs something else down there, or a little tiny word maybe down there. Something. So I'm going to put this on first. And I don't want to be working on my cloth. I still forgot to take that thing up. And this stuff seeps really bad, the Fabri-Tac through it. So make sure I get it spread out before we get, I got some glue seepage, but it'll be okay. It will be okay. All right, there's that. And I think I need to, straighten it out. And I put it just a little bit above the bottom. I didn't put it right along the bottom. All right, there's that. Now, let's put down, let's glue this to the fabric. Right in the middle. Make it kind of a frame. And then we'll put that down there, and I still have a little time to move it if I need to. Down just a hair. All right. Then we're going to put this piece down. Oh, but I'm going to want to put some stuff under it. So let's do this piece of music paper. I'm starting to talk low again. That's because I'm... Okay, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? I know I'm not alone in this, but the uncanny ability to lose things, there it is. Excuse me. I have to drink coffee. It's like I breathed in a little piece of paper or something. Tickled my throat. Start gluing, yep. just commit. And then we'll call this good for today. Yep, I did. I found it. I did. This I am going to use a glue stick on because it's going to be underneath some other stuff. Now we had to cover up that word distress, so I make sure I get it down far enough. And then we'll have that right there. Maybe up a little more, and then we'll put the flower right up there in the corner. Take off any extra layers so we don't get too much bulk. All right. There is that. It's a talent. I could list a big red bucket on an empty white room. I'll tell you, I'm very talented then because Lord Almighty, I can lose stuff. All right, let's put this down. Okay, where is my, there it is. In my defense, I do have a lot of stuff on my table. I just find I clean my room and then it looks so neat and tidy. And I guess I just need chaos to be creative. I don't know. Okay, so I was going to put that there. And then a little bit of cheesecloth. I'm going to put the part that has a little bit of white up so it's not so bright in color. It more matches the yellow. Okay. And then what else were we going to put on here? Let's see, we have that. And I have that like that. A little bit of glue on there. Have that like that. What else? Do we need a piece of my new favorite grungy? Do we need some grungy going up from this flower? This is not that piece I just dyed. This is something else that was just on my desk. I don't like that. Where's my other new grunge? I need the new grunge. And go figure, I've already lost it. Oh, here's a piece of grunge. It's kind of the right shape. How about something like that? What do you guys think of that? Do you like that little bit of grunge hanging out? Tell me, please. What did I do with that new piece I just brought in here? I've got stuff everywhere. Love it. I would color the robins. The robin. Oh, yeah. I've got colored pencils. I can definitely do that. Do it like in a light watercolor. I'll get a picture of a robin and I'll. Okay, I'm going to cut this down just a little bit because I want to put it up next to the paper. I don't really want to put it under the paper as much as I can avoid it because it's really thick. So what I'd like to do is just have it like that. So this didn't stick right here. Okay. And then I have my final ideas and we'll be done with this one. Glue, glue, glue. I'm going. I'm gluing. Okay. There's that. All right. I'm going to stick this baby down. All right. And then 2 more little things and I am done. Stop. Go over the top. All right. I'm going to put a little word up here and then I'm going to put a button down here at the bottom like we talked about. I've got glue all over here. I'm trying to keep this from having to go underneath, but I don't want to cover up the bird either. All right, so there's that, and then a button. I'm gonna add some up here. Hang on a second. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to put in. I was going to put in this eyelet lace right back here. Do we need it? I don't think we need it. If I think it needs something more later on, I can add a little something. Okay, let's pick a button real quick. And we'll see if I have a button that kind of matches the yellow or green color. Oops, I lost something on the floor. So that'll make like a triangle, but that might be too big and too bright. How about that? And then that gives us the triangle of blue. Do you guys like that? And then, because I do. Crack me up when you have gluey fingers and then all the little scrub. I know. I know. And then a word. Miracle. It's a miracle we're going to finish this live session in under an hour. Wrong color. Oh, I thought that said learn. But I could put dream up there. I thought it said learn, and I was going to really enjoy that because, or we could do a listen, like I'm listening to you guys. Mike, I'll put together the little grab bag for next week. So that we can do your deal, and I'll just put a bunch of stuff in there. And you know what else I could do? Jelly Bean does like a scoops thing where she puts a whole bunch of stuff in a big tub, and then she scoops in. She's got a 1 cup scoop she uses, but that way she doesn't pick any one thing. Well, that wouldn't really work, because then if I had there, how about listen? And then this button down here. You start shaking your hands like a mad woman. I know. Good thing it all washes off. All right. There she is. Get my vintage photo out. Yeah. I may go around and sew this, but before I do that, I mean, it has cardstock backing. It's not bad. I could just leave that. Ooh, we're at 57 minutes. I have 3 minutes to finish this before the 1 hour mark. And I would love that because these are getting too long. All right. I'm going to put a little extra around the edges here just to grunge it up a little bit more. All right, there she is. What do you think? And then, Mike, I'll see if I can go in with some watercolors and give them a little pale red. I won't do anything too big. But anyway, here they are. Our 2 cards from the Masterboard. There they are. All right, you guys. Thanks for playing along. I appreciate you all. And I start shaking my hands like a mad woman. I love that. Look, oops, not that one. This one. I start shaking my hands like a mad woman. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Love y'all. Thumbs up, please. Bye.